Hey, hip hop and R&B. It's 103.5 The Beat. Papa Keith live with my friend, my special guest, the lovely, the amazing. You may hear her voice on different radio stations here in South Florida, TV commercials. I mean, she's done it all. We used to work together back in the days, and I just love and adore this woman. Vanessa James is in the building.
Papa Keith is in the building. Blup, blup. Hi.
What's up, Queen? How are you?
I am wonderful. Thank you for having me at these fabulous iHeart establishments
Yes,
today.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
I like the iHeart refresh.
Yes,
feels good in here. The energy feels
Well,
nice.
you remember because you used to work with the company
my
back in the days.
stomping ground. It wasn't this fancy when I was here, and I talked to the uppers.
we was in Best Buy before that big warehouse.
Yes, now it's all super
Brand
fancy.
smart.
Yes.
Now we're at the Apple Store, but
You are.
It's fabulous to have you here. You have an amazing event coming up, and I just want to take a moment and give you your flowers. Before we start the interview, like Vanessa, you're an incredible human being. Just, I don't want to get into too much detail because, a survivor, a strong woman, an entrepreneur. You come up with a dream and you push it and you see it through. I've watched it from the ground up. You told corporate world to kiss your ass. I'm gonna do this, and I literally watch you do it, and had to humble your way through. So just know that you are such a blessing, and you probably inspire so many women out there to want to do the same. So many young girls. Your events that you've done in the past, incredible. You work with brands like Cadillac and all your events top notch, classy, fun to be at. The decor is amazing, well thought out. You are a Wonder Woman. So
thank you. It's the Trini. It's the Trini in me. Hello.
And that's the cherry on top.
That's the cherry on top. The Caribbean yellow.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much for the flowers. I appreciate that very much.
Of course. So with that being said, usually when I do these interviews, I just don't go right into the topic we're going to talk about, which is your event. A little background on you. I kind of gave a little hint, of some of the stuff that you've touched, but I want to give you the opportunity to talk about, your journey.
All right. Well, Vanessa James, a proud iHeart girl, I would say, from back in the day when it was Clear Channel. Yes, transition. And these are my radio roots, so I'm very excited to be back here today. And without iHeart and Clear Channel, there would be no Vanessa James Media, which I launched in 2010, and I'm very proud of that transition to launching that. And so here we are, many moons later. PK in South Florida has transitioned and transformed, and so has my business. So many events later as well. Here we are, just not just on the corporate and the media side in terms of voiceover and voicing things, and I'm very proud of that journey, but also creating things from the ground up like FOOD WINE FETE, which is
yes,
a celebration of all. It's my love letter to Caribbean culture, and really a tribute to all of the amazing people across the diaspora here in South Florida that really helped to make it thrive, from our chefs to our creatives to our artists to our hosts. It's time for South Florida Caribbean people to thrive and shine. And if you can't take a trip to the Caribbean, you can come to FOOD WINE FETE and experience it for yourself. And get a little taste, a little ting-ting.
I tried to have her big up herself, but
sorry,
being a true professional, she dives right into the topic.
My bad.
What I mean? I was hoping
I didn't know how much time I had.
No, you got
these
time.
Are like 3
we
minutes.
are good.
In and out.
That's
DJ.
to tell you, she is such a true professional. She knows the game, but this case is different. We break rules for you, honey.
Thank you.
So, we will go right back to that because it is going to be an amazing event. I'm super excited about it. But I also want to touch on the fact that I remember you had launched the travel where and you had helped out, I think it was Curacao. No, not Curacao. What island you had helped them with their jazz festival?
Oh, Jamaica.
You did a couple,
yeah.
Yeah, talk about those experiences as well.
Absolutely. So with my company, Vanessa James Media, which we launched in 2010, it's really been an amazing opportunity to kind of branch out into all different sides of media, right? So that has, launched an entire voiceover career, which I'm so very proud of. Everything from movie trailers to promos. You might hear me on LMN Network or the CW network, as their voice, and all kinds of different things with the NBA. It's just a mixed bag of media. But outside of that, I really got a chance to kind of touch on the writing end as well, and travel to the Caribbean and different places and highlight local, curators and the corn soup man and highlight Carnival in Trinidad and Barbados and all the different places. So again, it's really a mixed bag of media, and I really appreciate the flowers and the love today. But that, I think, is kind of breeded from just the spirit of entrepreneurship, which are from our Caribbean roots, right? And just really feeling like you can't have just one job, right? This hustle has to be multifaceted, and it really has been an opportunity to like try things and say, okay, do I like doing that? I like people, I like events. Let me try to put some on. I like voiceover, and I like being in the booth from all my years at radio. So let me try my hand at that, and things just kept sticking. It's a good place to be.
Well deserved. Now we can talk about food, wine, and fete.
Yes.
So please explain to everybody, because it's so creative. As a Trini, as we know, I'm from Trinidad. Well, my parents are from Trinidad. You're from Trinidad. So when you say food, wine, and fete, it makes all the sense to me.
To you.
With the double entendres.
Of course.
Right? But
and
explain.
I've never, in all of my 20 plus years of knowing you, seen you wine yet. Not one time have I ever seen Papa.
You'll see it Saturday.
Yeah? Okay, good. A proper wine, I've never seen it.
So the wine she's talking about may be a little bit different from what you're thinking.
Exactly.
So go ahead and explain.
Listen, you know, Caribbean people, I believe, are some of the best cooks in the world. And a lot of times when you think of Caribbean food, it's really associated with just being street food or not necessarily elevated, right? And so this was our opportunity to find a way. This is the co-founder, Marcos Rodriguez, and my partner and I, went to Carnival in Trinidad. Sat on the beach, scotch and coconut water. We said we need to bottle up this energy and bring all of the things that we just experienced to South Florida, because there's something missing in South Florida.
Wow.
A lot of times you think of food, for instance, what is your favorite Caribbean food? If you could have one thing right now, tell me what it would be.
Oh, conch roti.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, conch roti.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't typically think of a conch roti being paired with rosé or wine. It's typically, you know what I'm saying, like a ginger beer or a sorrel or a shandy, right? So it's about showcasing our incredible food and letting people of the world know that it is also elevated, dining as well. And it pairs really well with incredible wines of the world, spirits of the world, right? And then here comes the wine. So we just talked about the spirits and the wine, but also Caribbean people are known for our waistlines, right?
Yes.
So it's about whining as well, and really an all-inclusive soca fete experience. And to me, there's nothing like soca music,
Yeah.
Born and bred out of Trinidad, I think that is like the happiest music in the world.
Yes, it is.
So again, to be able to bottle that energy up and bring it to, an experience in South Florida with people who are at, if you're from an island or if your parents are, great. But if you just love the vibe and the energy, you can come and experience it and love it too. So that's what Food, Wine, and Fete, was born out of. And here we are, 3 years strong, just getting started, but roaring 1,000 plus at historic Virginia Key Beach.
That is amazing.
That's celebrating their 80th anniversary, by the way.
They are.
Yeah,
they are.
big
And that's
deal.
to be celebrated.
Huge.
I'm happy you did it there too. Because at one point
They're
that was the
amazing.
only way, that was the only place that black folks could go and enjoy a beach.
Absolutely.
Was at Virginia Key Beach. So
Absolutely.
it's historic in many manners. So you have a performer.
I do. His
I'm
name
excited.
is Fama Nappy. He's got quite a few soca hits, about 20 years worth.
Yeah.
And so he's coming to jam down the place with us. And we've also partnered with Luna Light Drone Technologies, and they'll be lighting up the sky with a drone show to close it, to close or open things out. We're kind of figuring out where we want to place this drone show because we really want it to be epic. So we're finalizing and putting the final touch on things, and it'll be a really awesome experience this
That's
Saturday.
amazing. So when you talk about Virginia Key Beach, we have to let them know it's on the beach.
Yeah. This is a beachside affair, so if you're coming to Food, Wine, and Fete, leave the stilettos at home, ladies. PK, let the people know, no stilettos. It is sand and gravel, and also multiple terrain. So it's where you come in your most fabulous Caribbean chic fashion.
Yeah, put on those sundresses and flats and come out.
Absolutely, and get ready to wine.
Definitely. How can people get tickets?
Absolutely. FoodWineandFete.com. Nice
Just
and
like
easy.
that.
Yeah.
Food,
A
wine,
whole
and
website just for you.
.com. All right. Shout out to some of the amazing entertainment that you'll have out there as well. I know Giselle's going to be out there.
Giselle the Wasi
Yes.
one.
Barry Hype. All of the top Caribbean entertainers are going to be there. That's exciting. And some of the top chefs as well.
Yes, Chef Irie and then Chef Troy. Have you been to Soulfly Chicken, by the
Yes,
way?
I have.
Okay, that is some really good chicken. So Chef Troy's doing a spin on his escabeche slider. So it's like a fried chicken slider. Yes. I've got Chef Irie doing a curry goat and plantain puree. Chef Simeon Hall's flying up from the Bahamas doing a spin on an escabeche archipelagico, basically like a Bahamian conch and lobster ceviche.
Ooh.
And then Chef Mimi's doing rosé-infused cupcakes and desserts with a Haitian twist. So it's really a representation of the entire diaspora. We're really excited to see what they cook up.
That is amazing. Vanessa, we are excited. I'm excited. I cannot wait to be there. Thank you so much for
I feel
also
right at home.
inviting me. As you
Right
should.
at home.
As you
Like
should.
I never left the chair.
As you should. You look great in it as well.
you.
Yeah, so give them one last rundown what to expect this weekend and how to get their tickets.
All right. Food, Wine, and Fete is happening again Saturday, Historic Virginia Key Beach Park, 5 to 11 p.m. Come early, my people of the diaspora. We know you like to pump late, but this party starts at 5 and ends at 11. It's a really incredible experience and a chance for you to experience all the Caribbean chefs and incredible food of the diaspora, as well as our incredible wines and rums. And it's going to be just a really good vibe. You can get tickets at foodwineandfete.com, and we're excited to celebrate the 80th anniversary of historic Virginia Key Beach Park as well, too.
There you have it. Vanessa James Media. I love you. I wish
Love
you
you too.
continued success. You are amazing, Queen.
Thank you.
That's what's up.
Thank you,
All
PK.
right? So listen, y'all pull up. All right, this Saturday, I'm going to be out there. I cannot wait. I love our food. I love our wine. I love the vibes to be beachside. This is the perfect settings, and I love to support my people. And I promise to do a much better job of supporting, my people. When I say my people, I mean specifically Trinis. You know what I mean? So,
Hello. All the
yeah.
Trinis, call him. All of them, call him. Call the number. What's the number here?
Not everybody gonna get your treatment, Don't set them up.
Don't set them up. Ay, ay, ay.
Vanessa James.
Love you, PK.